everyone. I thought we'd come together to use my last bit of Let's Resin one-to-one resin to do a flower pour, but I wanted to try it in this oval shaped mold. You know, it may not work. We might get lucky and it'll work. I don't know, because I've never done it in this shape. I've done squares and other things, but never like this. So I mixed up, it's about 6.5 ounces of resin. I've got a couple projects going. That's why I have an estimate of the resin that I've mixed up. I haven't let it warm up. I put about 1 ounce in 1 cup, and then in these 4 cups, I just divided it up. In this first cup, I'm gonna put a little scoop of like this Aurora powder. Just a very tiny bit. See, it's very tiny. They don't send you very much of it. It's definitely not on my list of things to buy again, so I'm not even going to tell you the name of the company. The next thing I have Liquitex acrylic ink, and this is the Hooker's Green, and I'm going to do 3 drops. Give that a good stir. It does take a bit to stir in those acrylic inks. Now the shimmer shouldn't have a big impact on the colors or anything. I just thought it would give a nice appearance. So that's why I decided to do it. It's very pretty. All right, in the next one I have Prism Violet. And I'm gonna do 3 drops of this. No shimmer, just purple, which you know I love. I'm hoping this works. I'm doing 2 different whites to help with the fact that it's an oval shape, but I don't know. And I'm still debating whether I should do any of piping of the white, more like a fairy flower. All right, there's our purple, and then our turquoise, one of my favorite colors to use. 3 again with this one. They'll be kind of diluted with the whites, so you kind of lose the color a little bit. Maybe I'll add 1 more drop of each in these. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. I know, 1 more drop. Is it gonna make that big of a difference? Actually, that one just dropped 2 because I squeezed it too hard. I gotta get it mixed in. All right, might as well do 2 with the purple too. We're gonna do it, we're gonna do it. Sometimes fate takes you where you want to go. It's just meant to be that I put 2 more drops in each of these cups. I'm just trying not to make them opaque. They were still pretty translucent, so I'm confident that 2 more drops is not going to make them opaque, and it's not going to be too much for the amount of resin in the cup so that it doesn't cure. Just made them a little bit darker, still transparent, still pretty. All right, so in my big white cup, I am gonna try to do a very lightweight white. Normally I would use my enoki, but I've been disappointed in this bottle of enoki. So I'm gonna try the Satori White from Eye Candy to get my light white. It's a paste. Hoping I didn't get too much on my stick. I find using pastes can be tricky because I can't do a measurement of drops. it's what I stick to my stick measurement, you know? It looks like I might have done it light. Yeah, I got it light. Got worried for a minute there. So it's just a light white. And then in my other cup, my next cup, I just went hog wild and dumped it in a good bit. I wonder where that saying came from, hog wild. Do you guys like that you get a whole commentary from me? My thoughts just pop out of my mouth. All right, let's see how this looks. Yep, bright white. That's where I wanted it to be. Also, with the flour, I normally pour it in a shape, and now we have ovals. This might throw me off too. All right, so the first thing I would normally do is take my lighter white and start it in the mold. I'm sitting here debating that. Let's do it. Let's do it. And I usually pour it all in the mold. Now this is not going to fill the bottom of the mold. And my white looks a little stringy because I didn't stir it well enough at the bottom of the stick. That's all right. All right. Now we're gonna do our green right into the center. I thought about going, trying to spill in an oval pattern, but I really didn't think that would work. All right, so I'm letting it walk around a bit. I'm hoping we got enough there to fill the bottom. And it's going slow, it's taking its good time. Well, that's okay. My next one I want to use is the white. And since my first one was kind of stringy, let's go ahead and give this one another mix while we're waiting for it to fill the mold. It's almost there. You see over on this side. I don't want to force it because I don't want to change the way it's going to appear. I think there's a good chance I won't be able to mix this all the way in because the white paste at the end of the stick, it always, I can't ever get it off the end of the stick, so yeah, that's all right. All right, so the next thing I'm gonna do is what I would do with my white. And I'm gonna take it on the inside of my green. I don't know if I did that big enough. It's kind of a big pour. I'm trying to lift it up a little. All right, there we go. I'm hoping I put enough white in there. All right, now we're gonna do some of our violet, some of our turquoise, then we're gonna do another string of white right along the outside. Slowly try to lift up. All right, I just got a little bit left. I'm gonna do the rest of my purple. I might have needed more white. We'll see how it works out. I'm gonna do another string of white. And then what I'm doing is I'm just going to the end. Oops, I'm dribbling a little to where the colors meet. That's all I'm doing. Each time I pour a color in, I'm going to where the colors meet. All right, now I gotta get that back up again. Oops. Now I'm gonna pour a little more blue. Because I want to do another round of white. Only because I don't know that I have enough white poured to make a good flower. Maybe, let's take the stick out of here. I think I'm gonna because I'm so worried about the white. Let's take it out a bit and in a bit. You know what? I'm going to go back out to where I see those green edges. Run it back in. That looks like a pretty good amount of white, right? We will see. All right, now I'm gonna pop the rest of this blue in. Quite a bit. I'm gonna give it a little shot of heat. Now, I did pull out some bits, these old bits that I had. There's a bunch of colors in there, and I thought, well, that might look cool. So let's use these bits. Just cleaning up as I go along. All right, get my spoon. I'm gonna stand up. Let's hit it with heat again in the middle. It's slowly coming into our center. See, those are looking pretty good. The only thing, it doesn't have a bright green in it, but I think it'll be good. All right, let's see. I think that's a pretty good center. Now let's watch it pop down. Some air pockets will be created, so we will need to probably hit it with the torch, but I'm going to wait till it comes in together before I hit it with the torch. Give it all a little bit of a chance to work. Some little bits stayed on the top. Pop those in. I saw one scooch to the side. All right. We'll come back when it's time to unmold this. Fingers crossed that this idea worked. See you in a bit. All right, we're back. I don't know. I have no idea if this worked or not. It does look kind of cool through it, but we may not have enough white still like I was thinking, but let's see. Let's check it out. You just never know. Resin has a mind of its own. I don't know what it was thinking. Oh, actually, I really like it. There's this little flaw there, but I might be able to cover that up. But yeah, it's super, super pretty. What do you guys think? I might have to do it again. And I actually don't mind that the white's not heavy here. And I like the white on the outside. Oh, I think I like it a lot.